Hi guys, welcome to Nonstop Entertainment. Today we're going to be doing a really huge video, a 1.17 snapshot video. This is an extremely big video like I mentioned before, so I hope you enjoy. Timestamps are down in the description. So guys, this is the 1.17 update. This snapshot is huge. I love what they're doing with the 1.17 update. This snapshot does not have everything in it. For the mountains are not updated, nor the actual caves, but it is still super cool. So the first thing that I'm going to show you here is the candles. Man, how nice the candles look. So I've got some white candles, some flint and steel, and some cakes. And pretty much this is how a candle works. You place it down, and you just use flint and steel on it, and it turns on. And you can place them in a 4 bunch. You could use like 3, 2, all like this, and it just does the same thing again. And something really cool that happens here is you can have a birthday cake. It looks great. Unfortunately, you cannot put more than 1 candle in the cake, but that is still super cool. Okay, let's move over to the amethyst here. This stuff is so cool. So there are 4 variations and sizes of amethyst. So they have the small, which gives you no amethyst shards, which are given if you mine it. And the small one gives you small, the medium gives you nothing, the large gives you nothing. Only the amethyst cluster actually gives you something. And there are 2 new blocks of amethyst that comes with them. The block of amethyst and then the budding amethyst. The block of amethyst you can actually mine, but the budding amethyst is unmineable in Minecraft. So these are the 4 stages as here. Okay, let's go on to the next thing, which is bundles, and these bundles are super cool. You can put 64 of something if you'd like, so 64 of like this, and now you have 64 grass blocks. They didn't finish the UI here, but it still looks pretty good. And then you can only hold a stack, so you could only put like 1 sword or 1 netherite chest plate in here. But if you have like all these flowers, if you're like in early game, you can just pick them all up like so. And then you have everything in one of these bundles. I really like this bundle. I think that it is very, very cool. Okay, so the next thing over here is pretty much a smaller thing, but it is a lava cauldron. You can put lava in cauldrons now, and it causes a 1-tick redstone signal when the lava is placed in the cauldron. And I just think it looks cool. That's what I like about it. Okay, let's move over to this side again. And the next thing that I'll be showing you is all the different variation of blocks. So all the copper is like this. So they have the normal copper, the lightly weathered, the weathered, and then the semi-weathered. It's actually supposed to be the airway, semi-weathered, then weathered. And they have this type, and then they have the cut copper, which is just bricks. Then they have waxed, which cannot age. But they do not have the last waxed one because you don't need it. There's no reason in making it. And then they have the same thing with the stairs and the slabs and all the wax stuff. And those are the really cool looking copper blocks. Like this whole entire thing over here, I think looks amazing. When I saw this type of copper block, I immediately thought the Statue of Liberty. So if you want me to make one of those, just tell me in the description below. And this right here is my next thing. This is the copper ore, which can be found in the ground. They are pretty common, actually. And so I'll be using 3 different things. A netherite pickaxe, a silk touch netherite pickaxe, and a fortune. So when you mine it with just... First of all, let me put myself into survival. Sorry about that. So when you mine it with the normal one, it just drops 1 copper ore, like this. When you mine it with the silk touch, it does absolutely nothing different because it is always just the ore, and that is the same with the fortune. It does absolutely nothing different. They're all the same. So I'm just going to mine this whole thing out here. I really like copper. I feel like they should add a few more things I can do though, because it can't do much at the moment. It can do a few things, but not a lot. And that is it. Now I will show you how you smelt it. So you just put it in the blast furnace and it smelts like any other block in here. Let me just leave it there and let me move on. Let's move over to the next thing here. I could just put the stuff in there. And you see you get some really nice copper ingots. And two new blocks over here, which are pretty nice, are the Calcite, I believe that's how you say it, and then the Tuff. I really like these two blocks. I think that they'll be great for, like, especially natural builds. I really, really like them. I'll probably be using these in my own builds myself. And, yeah. And then over here is something that I wasn't even expecting. I wasn't expecting this at all. This is called Tinted Glass. And this glass, it just looks like regular glass. You can see through it like normal glass. But when I go inside my little 5-second house here, you can see that it makes everything a lot darker. So this would be amazing if you're making a mob farm. You could have a mob farm that you can see through the top. You can see what's happening inside, but the mobs can still spawn. I really think that this is an amazing idea from the developers. So after you get your copper ingots, first of all, you need a crafting table like this. And to craft copper blocks, you need to go all 9 of these, which is very expensive, I think. That means it is 9 copper ingots in one of these copper blocks, which I think is very, very expensive, personally. And let's move over to the next thing, which is the lightning rod. This is pretty self-explanatory. If you have a building, it blocks the lightning from hitting the building. And I guess it's pretty useful if you're making wooden buildings, but I don't know how many people are actually going to make wooden buildings in survival Minecraft. So, not too useful for me. And then let's go over to the top of this mountain here, where I have the telescope. Now, if you aren't using Optifine, then this is an amazing thing. I usually use Optifine, so it's not great. I'm not using Optifine at the moment. But you can like look at the mountains and stuff. These mountains have not been updated, even though they look like they have. Wow, that's a nice looking mountain though. But this is very helpful. You can even like see the little animals and stuff. I really like how it even shows like around the edges, it shows like this white stuff, like bubbles. I think it is a great idea in Minecraft, especially for the Bedrock players who cannot get Optifine. And let's go down into the earth. Now, these are where you find the geodes. Now, I have a geode that I marked out over there, and I will show you how this stuff works here. So, this geode over here I found, and I just decided to mark it with a few pieces of this, but I haven't mined any blocks out of here. So, let me just jump into survival. And with a netherite pickaxe, you can mine all this stuff. And with a stone pickaxe, surprisingly, you can mine all of this stuff here. But in here, you can see that there are amethyst crystals, which you have to use an iron pickaxe to mine. And you get 4 each, approximately. 4 each. And you can mine these blocks right here. If you mine it with one of these, you won't get it anyway. With this, you actually get the block. But you cannot get the budding. The budding amethyst have this on here. If I try to break it, it's gone. So this is the amethyst clusters here. I really, really like this. I think that it is pretty amazing. Let me go back up to the surface again. I really like what this update is bringing to Minecraft. It's bringing so much variation. Oh, well. Let me put myself in creative really fast. I really like this update. It seems like a great update for Minecraft. And I feel like that it will benefit Minecraft more than it will hurt it. So, guys, whoa. Thanks for watching. If you have any ideas, say in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe. See you in the next one then. Bye.